Hey guys, how are you? R&M here, and just wanted to give you a review of my 2016 BMW M3. Got it about 6 months ago, so I have about 5,500 miles on it so far. It's been great. I'm going to review kind of the options on the car that I got. Just tell you some details about it. The color is called Silverstone. The exterior color is Silverstone. It's this silverish with a blue hint to it. Changes color during the day as well, or when the sun hits it at a particular spot. It's a little bit cloudy today, as you can see. But one of the reasons I got it, first of all, this is a color that you can only get on the M cars, so I wanted to be like a unique color. And the other reason, it really shows off the body lines of the car. So the fender flares is one of the reasons I got this. All the different lines, like if you look at the hood, it has beautiful lines in the car. So this color really shows everything off. And the other reason I wanted to get the Sakhir orange interior, which is this reddish orange interior, and I think it goes really well with this color. It gives it that classic color combo. You can see through the car, and I also think it goes great with the carbon fiber roof. Have not done any mods to the car except for one. I think it looks great the way it is. I'm probably gonna change these orange reflectors. I'm gonna probably get them body color reflectors, just for it to be a cleaner car. Obviously it's a regulation here in the US, stupid regulation. So let me go over kind of let me just give you the look of the car from the outside, and then I'll go over the options that I got on it. So the rear tires, it's 275/35 ZR19s, and the front ones, I believe, are 255s. Let's take a look. Yep, the front ones are 255. The tires are Michelin Pilot Super Sports, which I was very lucky to get. I heard that a lot of the cars are coming with Continental tires, and Pilot Super Sports were very rare. So when I got my car, and there's really nowhere to know, I mean, until you actually get the car at the dealer, you don't know which tires they came with. So I was very lucky to get it. It's definitely one of my favorite sedans out right now. I think BMW did a great job on this design. Just looks really perfect from every single angle, in my opinion. And the way that the car sits, the proportions, no wheel gap at all, no fender gap at all. It just tucks in like almost perfect. I mean, unless you get like a modified car where you get suspension and wheels with the correct offset, it's very rare that you can get a car that sits like this from the factory. I'll give you guys a close-up of the carbon fiber roof so you can see it. go over some of the options that I got. One of the, the main option I think on this car are the 19-inch wheels. I think the regular, the ones that they come stock with or standard with are the 18-inch wheels and tires. I mean, although they look okay, I think these kind of five double spoke wheels and 19-inch size, they look perfect on the car. They really fill out the fender, the wheel fenders, and really give the car like a complete look. And you can get them with in the black finish or in the silver finish. I think the car, because of the color of the Silverstone, I think it looks great with the silver finish. And it does have like a graphite in the middle where the spokes are, so like not on the front of the spokes but on the inside, so it gives you that darker graphite look as well. And I think it looks awesome with the brakes. That's kind of the other reason that I got the car in the Silverstone. The stock brakes, they have the blue calipers. This like dark medium blue, and I think it just matches perfectly with this color. And with these wheels, like I said, it looks really good. The wheels were, I think, I believe they're $1,900 or $1,200 option. It wasn't that much. So the next option that I got were these LED headlights. So the headlight itself, the main headlight and the low beam and the high beam are LEDs, and also the turn signals are LEDs as well. So this was pretty expensive. Just for headlights is $1,900. But I think it looks perfect on the car, and I just didn't want to get a car that had halogen turn signals and it didn't look right. Especially you're going to spend this much money on a car, you want it to look perfect. And kind of this is my first time car, so listen, you're spending so much money with what's another kind of $1,900 to make it look the way that you really want it to look. So as far as the exterior, that's really it in terms of options that I got. Obviously, all the other stuff, the carbon roof is standard, or you can choose as a free option to get a sunroof, but obviously I prefer the carbon roof. And you have this small lip spoiler, which is standard as well. You can get a carbon fiber one through the M Sport Accessories or M Accessories. So let's go, let me show you the interior now. So the interior, like I mentioned, it's a Sakhir orange interior. This is the extended leather package. It's not the full leather, so the full leather would have the dash would be all leather as well. This part of the trim would be all leather, so where the glove box is, it would be all leather. For me, I didn't really, to me, I don't really care about that. And I think the top of the doors would be leather as well. But the doors are fine. You have the contrast, you have the red stitching on the doors as well, where the door handle is. You have it on this side, and you have it here as well. So the other thing is the carbon fiber trim. That's standard also. The package that I got is the executive package. Oh, by the way, the navigation is standard with the car. Turn it. Navigation is standard with the car. So the executive package, what it gives you the Harman Kardon audio system, it gives you the rear view camera, it gives you the comfort access, and some other stuff. I don't recall, but it gives you some other stuff as well. The other main option that I got, so the executive package in terms of price, I think it was like $3,000 or $4,000 for it, which is quite a bit, but I really need the rear view camera. That's one of the reasons that I got it. And just makes parallel parking so much easier. Oh, and it gives you the sensors as well, the rear view and the front sensors, so that comes standard with it. Let me just move the just under 6,000 miles actually, so there you go. The steering wheel is perfect. It has obviously the BMW M colors stitched inside the rim, which look great. The gauges are great as well. I don't like digital gauges. I love this design, nice and clean and sporty still. The seating position in this car is absolutely perfect. You sit like you would in a, you know, like in a sports car or in a race car, where you're sitting kind of, you're sitting in the car, inside the car, and the wheel is right where your chest is. So it's one of the best seating positions I think out there, in my opinion. The navigation screen is amazing. It, you know, the response is really fast. You know, you can go up and down. You know, it's amazing. I think the iDrive, it's one of my favorite media interfaces out. I think BMW has done a great job with it. I have the black headliner here. Oh, the other option I got is the rear shades. So it's on the mirror in the back, and also on the side mirrors. You know, just, you know, have a toddler for privacy purposes. I don't put tint on my car in New York City. The cops really harass you with the tint, and I've gotten so many tickets on my previous car, so I stopped getting it. You know, it's not worth you know, the aggravation. So, you know, so this was like a $500 or $600 option. You know, I think gives you that privacy, and kind of makes it look like you have you know, tinted windows, or at least people cannot see inside. If you want to leave something in the back, you know, in the back seat or something like that. Okay, so let me come out. I'll give you a tour of the interior. So you can see here, the seats are really awesome. You can really tighten. Okay, so like I said, the seats are really comfortable. The side bolsters are amazing. You can adjust them, so you can make them tighter or wider, obviously depending on your body frame. Like I said, the seating position is probably one of the best, especially in a sedan. You know, it's great. The steering wheel is awesome. I love the, you know, the thick BMW steering wheel. So, you know, some of my favorite. I think everything about the interior is great. Like I said, they did a very good job in terms of the quality. Obviously, you know, the dash, as people have said, could be you know, better quality plastics or whatever, but I don't mind. I'm not picky about that type of stuff. The one thing that I do wish on the brake handle, you know, I wish the stitching here was red, like where you see the black stitching, just to match like the stitching on the doors. I think that would have added an extra touch to the interior. And the other thing, so you see the dead pedal, it's metal or aluminum. The other two pedals should be, and I know you can get that through the accessories, but you know, you should have that standard. You have cars like Hyundai or whatever, you know, putting sport pedals in their $20,000 cars. You know, BMW should be able to do it on an M car. You know, it doesn't make sense to me. The other option here, as you see, the wheel is a heated wheel. It adjusts manually to go. It's a telescoping wheel, goes in and out, up and down. So numerous adjustments. You have a little pocket here for your change and stuff. So overall, I think BMW did a very good job on this. Yeah, let me show you the. And these are the buttons to control the seats. I'm going to show you the engine as well. And the back seats. So here's the rear. I think plenty of room. Obviously, as you can see, I have a baby seat in there, so another passenger can sit here, not a problem. Obviously, it's not a ton of leg room, but also the rear seats are heated as well, which is great. You know, for those cold winter days. The back of the seats are pretty awesome, gives you that race look. And the seats themselves, that's why I think there's a lot of space in the back, because the seats themselves are pretty thin. They don't take up a lot of room in terms of the front seats, so that's pretty awesome. The rear seats do recline as well. Oh, one other thing that I forgot to show you: on the front seats you have the M symbol here, and actually at night it lights up in the M colors, so it's pretty cool. Here's the headrests. So the seat is one, the headrests are not adjustable. It's just a one-piece seat. One thing that I do miss from previous BMWs that I have is the thigh support extender. These seats don't have that, and I don't know why they got rid of it. I think it was a great feature. So let me just show you the engine, and then I'll do a brief exhaust note for you guys. So here's the engine. This is the S55. This one has 425 horsepower, 406 pound-feet of torque. 0-60 with the DCT dual clutch transmission. 7-speed dual clutch transmission is about 4 seconds, 3.9 to 4 seconds. And you have also one of the main features here is this carbon fiber strut bar, which looks amazing. So the engine itself, it's a 3-liter inline 6-cylinder, has 2 turbos in it. Not how the other regular BMWs, even though they're called twin power turbo, it's really one big turbo. This one is a twin turbo, a true twin turbo setup. And you know, the engine has amazing power, and the way that it delivers the power is amazing as well. You know, the only negative on this car is, and this has been beaten to death already, is obviously the sound. You don't get much sound from the engine. That's one thing. And the exhaust, while it sounds okay at certain spots, it's not consistent at all. And the one modification that I did do, I did the exhaust flap mod. So basically, what I did is I opened the exhaust flaps permanently, so they don't close no matter what setting you have the car in, and whether it's Sport or Sport Plus, they're always open. So I'll give you guys a few sound clips of the exhaust and how it sounds. Like I said, it's from outside of the car, I think it sounds pretty good. Inside the car, you don't really hear it, and you don't get much noise from the engine itself. So that's my only real criticism of the car. I wish it was louder. But besides that, you know, it's been awesome. Don't have any negatives to say. It's been more than what I expected of the car. Okay guys, so I'm gonna give you an exhaust clip. Like I said, this is with the exhaust flap mod, and the flaps are open, so let's hear it.